Right, okay, so this is what's going in the build, guys, and we have some great parts here at really great prices, and this is going to be a really cheap PC, really cheap gaming PC for the price. Now, normally you would find all this stuff at higher prices, but because I'm a haggler and I like to shop around for the best deals, what I'll tend to do is stock stuff up until I've got enough things ready to build a PC. So I'm going to go through basically what I pay for stuff and why haggling is a good idea. Generally, when someone's ever selling a motherboard or CPU, they want rid of it. So when they put a price up, they can only say yes or no if you give them an offer. So like this guy had this CPU on for like £20. I offered him £10 and he accepted. That's a saving of £10 right there. Let me scroll the parts. Right, so this Asus LGA 1155 board. It was listed for £25. A guy on Gumtree let me have it for £15. Savings of £10 right there. So then we go over to the CPU. Like I said, he wanted £20 for that one. I got that for £10, and that came with an Intel stock cooler, which is fantastic as well. We're coming over to the RX 574, which is a free fan one, and that was £70. This is actually the part that's most of our budget right here. A brand new case off eBay ATX, £19. That was with postage included as well, which is absolutely fantastic value. Coming down to the RAM, someone on Facebook was selling this, wanted £15 for it. I offered 10, and he said come and get it. So £10 for 8 GB of G-Skill Ripjaw RAM at 1600 MHz for £10. We got an SSD here, which I got off eBay, postage included, £10, and that was another good deal. Now, the mechanical hard drive, couldn't really find any good deals on these, so I picked this one up on eBay for £8, including postage. This power supply, which is a VS450 power supply from Corsair, I actually put an offer on this on eBay. A guy was selling it for £35 or make an offer. I put an offer in of £25 and he said, okay. So that came with P&P included as well. So £25 was not bad at all. Coming over with the fan and the SATA cables. Now this case has a fan at the front, which is a red LED, but it doesn't come included with a exhaust fan. So this is a cheap 120 fan to so we've got an exhaust which was £3, and then we've got two SATA cables, one for the SSD and one for mechanical drive, and that was £2 for two. So all this right here, guys, cost £172, and this is going to give some really great price to the performance PC, and this is going to be absolutely fantastic. So, like I said, once again, guys, in your local area, or wherever you are, or wherever you are, always haggle for those deals because just by doing this, I've saved quite a bit of money on this build. And generally, when I do a build like this, I'll tend to flip it for a nice, decent profit. So get them deals. Obviously, make sure if you're buying second hand and you're going in someone's house that obviously it's working and everything's in order for you, exchange cash. And generally, you know, you can, after a month or so, when you've got enough parts, you're good to go. Basically, if you're wanting a good price performance on PC parts, it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to stockpile stuff up for a while till you've got enough parts, compatibility with CPUs and motherboards and whatnot. And yeah, let's go. So we're going to put this together now, guys, and we'll see you when it's completed. And here we have the finished product. So here it is all put together, and only thing we need to do now, guys, is put Windows 10 on it. So I'm going to put Windows 10 on it, and then I'll see you guys in Windows. So here it is, all built, all red and all sexy. And yeah, we've got Windows 10 installed, we've got drivers installed, we've got some games installed that we're going to test. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So all the deals that we got, this machine should be more in value than what we paid for it. But just because we've got those deals, we managed to get this machine for £172 built and Windows 10 installed. So let's take this thing for a test drive and see what it can do in games. And now we have Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. This game presets at a high preset, and most of the time it was above 100 FPS. Now we did dip down into the 90s, but most of all it was a very playable experience. Now what I like about this game is you can roll around as Duke Nukem, kick ass and chew bubble gum. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for Bulletstorm, guys. Very playable experience with this hardware. And here we have Battlefield 5. Now this game's graphics are just beautiful. I'm definitely going to make the time and going through this campaign. I've played a little bit, but I need to definitely check out the entire campaign. So this game did preset into the medium preset, and most of the time we're above 60 FPS. But there were some cases where it did dip down to like 53 FPS. But you know, with the explosions going off in that, I was very impressed with how this hardware was keeping up this newish game. And yeah, I would class this as a very playable experience. Here we have Crackdown 3. Now this is quite a newer game in today's standard, but the game did preset into the medium graphic settings, and we were getting, well, the FPS were all over the place in this game, but I'd say 50 to 70 FPS is what we're getting on average. And yeah, this game was very playable in the medium preset, and I'm definitely going to check this one out when I get the time. So yeah, very playable.
Best way to do that? Take out the nearby power station.
So now we're in Far Cry Primal, and in this game it's set in the high preset. A majority of the time we were between 70 to 80 FPS. We did drop down into the 60s, but this is another beautiful game, and yeah, the graphics look beautiful in this game, and with this older hardware, it was definitely a playable experience in the 1080p. Now I did start on a mammoth at the beginning here, but you're not supposed to do. But I thought, why the hell not? But yeah, very good game, very playable, and definitely going to check this one out as well when I get the time. So for the last game, I thought I'd try Shadow of the Tomb Raider and see what sort of FPS we'd get. Now we did preset in the low preset, which I weren't surprised for a DirectX 12 game, and majority of the time we were getting between 60 to 70 FPS in low. But from what I was looking at in the game, I didn't feel like I was playing in low graphics at all. It looked very, very nice on the low preset, to be fair, and I could happily play in low preset on this with this hardware and go through and see the entire game. I did play a lot of Tomb Raider back in the day, but this is another one that I've yet to complete. But yeah, very playable indeed. And I was very happy with the way this hardware is keeping up with these generally newer games. Alright guys, let's summarise. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. for £172, this wasn't a bad build at all. Definitely did a lot better than what I expected. In newer games like the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, low settings, 60 FPS, which is still great for this sort of hardware. And yeah, so if you like this video, guys, give us a like. And if you want to see anything or see me build anything, just put a comment down below. And I've got tons of PC parts, and we'll make it happen. Alright, guys, see you in the next one.